I'm saying, call him like Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh, Hashem, Rakak, Dash. And good also is true peace, salvation, to elect their faith, prison. Some beliefs, the Charles Manson, this is not, because this is not true. You know, all right, and right? It did not, and I just doomed. Persuaded in your own mind, right? It says, let every man be fully persuaded in his own mind. So you gotta, you know, concerning this truth, Salaki, I don't know, they just kicked me out the stream. That's the spirit. But here it is. There can be no doubts in your mind that this is the truth, man. There could be absolutely no doubt. All right. As far as we done came, all the facts are before you. Who the devil is, you know, the curses, you know, that befall our people to this day. You know, the captive state that we're in. You know, there should be no question as to this being the truth, man. There should be absolutely no question that the Lord is real. Most High Yahweh, through his son Yahweh Shai, are real, man. You know, they're both real powers. And the chariots are real. All right. The so-called white man is the devil. The other nations are heathens. You know, and we are the chosen. All right. So there should be absolutely no doubt in your mind, bro. All right. Okay, Romans 14. Shalom, y'all, but break it down. Okay, so it says Romans 14 and the fourth verse. It says, who art thou that judgest another man's servant? To his own master he falleth. Yeah, he shall be holding up, for the Most High is able to make him stand. Yeah, it says, one man esteeming one day above another, and one esteemeth every day alike. Let every man be fully persuaded in his own mind. Fully persuaded. All right. So you should know deep within yourself that this is the truth. And the scriptures say that that nothing should shake you when you build your house upon that rock, pursuant to Luke the 14th chapter, man. You know, so when you doubt, the scripture say he that doubt is damned if he eat it, man. You know, and we're too far in the game to be doubting, man. Too late in the game. This is the fourth quarter. You know what I'm saying? The clock is ticking. 30 seconds left. You know, the last possession, 20 seconds left, 10 seconds left. The clock is ticking, and ain't no time for doubting. You got to put the ball in the hands of the stars, man. The you know, the clutch players, man. And the Lord, he's raising up his clutch players, man. You know what I mean? Okay, so everything here points to the fact that everything is done, man. Everything is done. You turn on the YouTube, man. I don't watch no goddamn regular, you know, cable no more. Everything's on YouTube, man. Everything's on YouTube. You don't have to pay for it. You know, everything's just free, and you get a lot better information. You know, you got a lot of different truth channels and all these different things out there. But the thing is that, you know, you watch these economists like Richard Wolff, the small hatter. You know, you watch these different guys like Bet David. That's another MLM scammer. You know, but you watch them and they're all talking about the same thing. You know, Jamie Dimon will come out there. You know, all these different channels. You got this channel called Moon. You got all these different channels. Anonymous. All these different channels, man. You know, the end time preppers. You know, and all these different guys, and they're all saying the same shit, man. You got these Edomites scrambling. You know, they know that their society's going down. You know, I was watching this dude in West Virginia. This guy was talking about the middle class is gone, this and that, But see, they're all coming at it from a secular perspective, man. They're they're all coming at it from a worldly perspective. Oh, how we gonna see? You got to get to the root of the problem. The root of the problem is the so-called white man is the devil. That's the problem. That's the problem. The root of the problem is that he's the goddamn serpent, and he's the one that needs to be removed out of power, man. Sirach 10:8. Because of unrighteous dealing and injuries got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another, man. All right. Because of your unrighteous dealings, you damn devils, man. All right. Everything that you have ever done has pointed to the fact that you're the devil, man. All right. There's no good that comes out of you goddamn devils. Everything they do, see, we don't even know half of the crimes this devil done committed against us. When the cameras were off, you know what I'm saying? When there wasn't any internet and no YouTube, no Twitter, Facebook, all this shit. Look, man, this devil got away with all kind of atrocities, man. And behind the scenes to this day, he's getting away with all kind of atrocities. But the Lord said he'll bring the hidden works of dishonesty to light, man. So it says Exodus 3 and verse 9, now therefore, behold, the cry of the children of Israel has come unto me. I have seen the oppression wherewith the Egyptians oppressed them. I have seen the oppression wherewith the Egyptians oppressed them. Come now, therefore, and I will send thee unto Pharaoh, that thou mayest bring forth my people, the children of Israel, out of Egypt. All right. And now you got this new Pharaoh, this white man. All right, standing up there, sitting up there, talking about what's he gonna do with America, and what he's gonna do with this and that, and all this other bullshit. And you got people actually believing that this place could make a comeback, and that see, you got all the nations are falling. Germany, the third greatest economy in the world, after the Russia, America, and China. Germany is number 3. All right, they are on a collapse, man. They're having trouble. All these people are having trouble because see, this is a global thing. The Lord said He'll bring this oppression. He'll bring this oppression upon all them that oppressed us. So all you damn devils oppressed us, man. You're all guilty. You're all guilty. And your lies and all your economic tricks and your goddamn oppression, is catching up to you, man. Everything's catching. So yeah, it's called Jacob's trouble. We're the catalyst of this. We're the reason why this is happening. But everybody's gonna fucking suffer. Everybody's gonna suffer, man. Everybody's gonna get it, because the Egyptians have oppressed us, man. I've seen also the oppression wherewith the Egyptians oppressed them, because the Lord, He said His eyes are upon the sinful kingdom. And that's where we're at. We're in the sinful kingdom. So all these jobs are getting cut, man. You had this damn demon, what's his nigga's name? Anton Daniels. I seen his little bald head, goop, black Humpty Dumpty looking ass. He was up there talking, which I hate that nigga with a pure hatred, man. That damn demon. He's up there in his little penthouse talking about, oh, well, people got to create jobs for themselves. See, there's going to be a lot of women. Look, this nigga just copying what he hears the prophets say, Oh, the women are going to be chasing after me, and all these little manosphere niggas and all these different guys. Anton Daniels is one of them dudes, but this nigga ain't no goddamn alpha male. What the fuck they call an alpha male. This nigga is a weirdo that sold out to Amalek, man. All these niggas done sold out to Amalek so he can have AntonDaniels.com. You see, and he had the nerve to talk about the Israelites. You see, you niggas that talk against your own, the scripture say you shall not curse the ruler of that people, man. All right, we're the rulers of your people, nigga, and you are going to pay for this. You're going to pay for it because you got hands with this white man. So here it is. He's up there talking about the job cuts and shit. He don't look worried because I got my own business. See, we got to go back to small businesses. That's what he's talking about, small businesses. See, you niggas are small-minded. That's what's wrong with you. You don't have a ruling class mentality. Nigga talking about building up America and shit. We're the gods of this earth, goddammit. And we're going to take this place over, man. As once it was always intended for us, man. See, most of you niggas that hear this truth, you got a weak ass mindset and you got no faith. So this is why you want to be equal with these heathen and you think like a human being, man. That's your problem. See, that's your problem. That's why you get all offended about harsh language and a man speaking rough and all this other bullshit. See, the Lord, His voice is the sound of many waters. The Lord, He's a bad dude, man. The Lord is going to come and do much death. He's going to create much violence on the earth, man. and you niggas are worried about some harsh language and we disrespected some women or some shit like that. Look, man, grow a pair of nuts and understand what the Lord is about to do on this earth, man. You understand? This goddamn Christian church and all this bullshit that these niggas then pushed to you, then bitchified you, man, to the point where you can't even appreciate, understand greatness, man. What the Lord is doing on the earth, bro. The Lord is taking down these goddamn devils. The Roman Empire, when it was at its peak, that thing was like a behemoth, man. The scriptures tell you that it was the greatest kingdom, man. It was greater than the Babylonians. It was greater than the Greeks. It was greater than all these kingdoms, man. It said to devour and trample underfoot, and it had teeth of iron, man. It had weaponry that was much more brilliant and resilient than any other kingdom, man. And here you go. You got the new Roman Empire, which is the American Empire, man, which has totally eclipsed that kingdom, man. That ain't shit compared to this. America, look, brother, they got fucking flying vehicles. They got missiles, heat-seeking missiles. You know what I mean? They got goddamn cars that drive themselves, man. All right. Nobody ever seen no shit like this, bro. They got they got something that the Roman Empire didn't have. It has the stock market. Well, they had a stock market, but they have digital coins, man. Now they got a micro chip they're gonna put into people. All right, they got all kind of technological advancements, man, that far supersede that Roman Empire, that old beast, man. That's why it says his deadly wound was healed. You know, so his deadly wound was healed. Now it then came back as a juggernaut, man. America's a fucking juggernaut, bro. And the Lord is systematically defeating this place through the Spirit, man, through the words that He left behind, through His prophets, man. When the prophets came on the scene in the ancient Roman Empire, man, that place was starting to go down. That's because the prophets are the one that chant the place. That's just like Jericho, man. The walls of Jericho came down. Why? Because the children of Israel were crying about this place, man. They was chanting it down, man. You know. So the thing is that, you know, the Lord is doing miraculous things, marvelous things. So these people are suffering. Yeah, we're going to have to suffer a little bit. But the scripture say the righteous shall be saved, scarcely be saved. In 1 Peter 4:18, man, you know. So this is the birth pains that compass the womb. We can't do shit about it. The flesh gets weak, you know, but the spirit is indeed willing. The Lord is going to be with us, man. It says what? He's going to be the hope of the children of Israel, man, of those that believe, truly believe, man. You know. So it says, Psalms 130 and the 5th verse. It says, I wait for the Lord. My soul do it wait, and His words do I hope. See, a nigga got hope in all this dumb shit, man. You know, small businesses, and you know, we gotta build up our own economies, and look, niggas got businesses, brother. They got all kind of shit. But you under the white man. When the fuck you gonna understand that the white man's the devil? When the fuck you gonna understand that he's the serpent? All right. When do you look? Nothing that you do here is gonna prosper, man. You can't defeat this devil by being equal and by using his goddamn money and trying to build your own shit. This is not gonna work, man. It just can't work. It can't be that way. The Lord has to restart. You gotta restart a new, clean kingdom under the Lord's laws, man. Okay, not under this goddamn law of the world, man. You know, of this world. All right, you got all your people are bull dykes, man. How the hell you gonna be in a society where all your women are fucking bull dykes, man? And with nose piercings and goddamn face tattoos and shit, man. Everywhere you go, you see some bitch with a goddamn, you know what I'm saying, with pants on. You know, she got on a 75 pounds of makeup and shit, you know, and they dress like bull dykes, man. Everywhere you go, they're bull dykes, man. You know what I mean? You can't prosper in a society like this. The Lord told you to hate abomination vehemently, man. You know, like everything about this place. That's why people are oppressed. There's no careers. There's no jobs like that unless see that. Look, everybody's competing for one job, and then the jobs don't pay a goddamn thing. The jobs don't pay nothing, man. Them jobs don't pay shit. You go to school, you learning nothing. What the fuck kind of life is this, brother? You under a serpent. He don't give a goddamn about your life, quality of life. What did the World Economic Forum say? You gonna own nothing, and you're gonna be happy, man. You gonna own nothing, and you're gonna be happy. You own shit. You don't know nothing. Here it is at my place and shit. I hear this. You gotta pay for every motherfucking thing. You gotta pay for parking, pay for this, pay for that, pay for who did this. You gotta pay for every fucking thing, man. You got to pay for everything. They towed my car, and I already paid for it. Them motherfuckers told it I had to go and cuss them niggas out earlier this morning, bro. You know what I'm saying? That nigga came up there talking about, oh, I'm just doing, man, nigga, I paid for this shit, bro, and you still told my shit. What the fuck is this, man? This is pure oppression. You know? Here it is. You could be late, you know, because here it is. You now it's not even your fault because they done took your shit. Look, this place, nothing is ours, man. Look, nothing is ours, and we're supposed to look for a better way, man. So I hope for the Lord. It says, I wait for the Lord. My soul doeth wait, and in His word I do hope. Psalms 130:5. It says, my soul waited for the Most High more than they that watch for the morning. I say more than they that watch for the morning. Let Israel hope in the Most High. Yahweh Shemashai, for with the Lord there is mercy, and with Him is plenteous redemption. Ain't no mercy in this goddamn devil, man. Ain't no mercy in this serpent and the Chinese and this one and that one. Look at their laws, bro. Their laws are all about controlling Jake, man, and making your woman a goddamn serpent and a carpet muncher, and making your kids rebellious little demons that do what they want to do. You know, there's no order, man. There's no order. Respect to the man, respect to the woman, the kids, man. Ain't no structure, ain't nothing, man. What the fuck you want to raise your kids up in this society for? You gotta slap yourself and understand where you at, man. You're not in the kingdom. You're not in nowhere that's safe. You're not in nowhere. You around your enemies. Scripture say you in the battlements of the city, man. You know. So what are you looking for, man? A life that's prosperous. You're gonna look, man. The Lord promised you life, man. The Lord said, look, man, you're gonna live. Wait on me, you're gonna live, bro. You know, you're gonna you're gonna have the enemy under your foot, man. He got you under the foot, man. You know, but you're all offended at the word. All right, man, well, shit, bro. I gotta do the work. I gotta go outside. Nigga, yeah, that makes you a man, bro. You know what I'm saying, bro? I don't know, man, before I came into this truth, I a little bitch, cuz. And then I came to the truth and became a man, bro. You know what I'm saying? Understood your purpose, man. Understood you know what I'm saying, spirits, yourself. Why this happened? Why that happened? Look, bro, it's the most greatest thing could ever happen to you, man. And niggas act like that's the curse, bro. That's a low level. That's a demon. That's a low level vibration. That's what our people are into, man. You know what I mean? But see, that's the spirit, bro. That's the spirit. Hey, we are those people, man. We are those people, and they watching us, bro. They watching us through the spirit of the Lord. Hey, these people are watching it. They're gonna you know what I'm saying, bro? They're gonna come against y'all, man. But at the end of the day, hey, the Lord's gonna be with us, man. Okay, they're gonna come against you, brothers, man. All right, for believing in this truth, man. Because see, everything's against you, but the Lord said, I pray for you. You know, Lord said, I pray for thee. Okay. So it says, let Israel hope in the Lord, for with the Lord is there is mercy, and with Him is plenteous redemption. And He shall redeem Israel from all his iniquities, man. He shall redeem Israel from all his iniquities. Psalms 131 and verse 1, it says, Lord, my heart is not haughty, nor my eyes lofty. Neither do I exercise myself in great matters, nor in things that's too high for me. I have behaved myself and quieted myself as a child that is weaned of his mother. My soul is even as a weaned child. Let Israel hope in the Lord, and for henceforth forevermore, man. All right. So let Israel hope in the Lord for henceforth. Because what the hell is there here, man? There's nothing here, man. Look, ain't no goddamn. Look, you've been to these schools, brother. I don't know how anybody could go to these fucking schools, especially a man. They treat you like a bitch. They talk to you like you some fucking servant, man. You know, they look at you like, hey, you know, you're just happy to be here. You know, they charging you for everything, for learning nothing. You don't learn nothing in there, man, except how to be a worker. You know, how to be somebody's worker, man. Everything's terrible. You know, if you make it into a high level in your society, in your field, like you a ball player, whatever the hell you are, not just a ball. Jake ain't just an athlete. We have intellect, man. You got engineers and, you know what I'm saying, architects, all kind of things, man. Amongst our people, doctors, not lawyers. You got to be a liar to be a lawyer. But the fact of the matter is that, you know, once you hit a certain level, man, you got to sell out, do all this weird shit. You know, that this world ain't built for no fucking real men, man. This world is built for some cowardly niggas, man. Like Anton Daniels. That's what this world is built for. Niggas like you, you know? That's what this world is built for, little hoe niggas, man. All right? But, see, every time I see this dude, I just want to fucking strangle this nigga, because I'm just being real, bro. See, when the scripture tell you to hate abomination vehemently, man. Every time I see you little milkhead dud niggas, you goddamn you just drive a stake in you, man. You know, like when you throw holy water on a vampire. You know, it's just or when they see the sun, you know, when the vampire sees the sun, man. You know, but it says Jeremiah 3 and verse 23. It says, truly in vain is salvation hoped for from the hills and from the multitude of the mountains. That's right. You're looking for the devil to look to in vain, you know. Truly in vain is salvation hoped for from the hills. You know, truly in vain is salvation hoped for from the hills. What's that? Look, man, this devil is moving. He's been ever since he came to power, he been oppressing the people. Ever since he the power, everything he ever did was to destroy you, man. Everything he ever did. The school system, the goddamn women's liberation movement, the moon landing, you know, all this shit was just to destroy you, man. It was just to keep you in stupidity. All them religions. I remember being going to the Jehovah's Witness as a kid, and they dragged you to it, you know, your family and shit. Which you know, through the spirit, it's not their fault. But at the end of the day, they used to play this one song, "Don't Look for the Truth, for this is the truth." You know, and it was in Spanish and shit, and they sang it all nice and shit. They sing it with the angelical voice. They got the choir up there, and you fall for that shit, man. You know, well, I used to fall asleep, but you start to believe that shit. You're like, what the, yeah, okay, the name is this and that. That's a fucking spell. See, all that shit is spells, man. You're a kid, man. But I broke out that thing at like 10 years old. This one, I was like 8 or 7, you know, they're dragging you in there and you actually believe it. Your mom up there crying, you know. But see, hey, bless their hearts, man. You see, because they don't know no better. But now the Lord has shined the light on upon you, man. You know, upon y'all, you know. So the fact of the matter is that everything this devil did was to destroy us, man. You know, fucking school. That's just the number one destruction for the mind of the Israelite man. You know, school. Goddamn, that's the factory of bitches. You know, that's why they make these little. This is where you start talking like Devon Franklin. That's when you start talking like them niggas. You done lost all your goddamn you done lost all your old ways, man. You know, your masculinity is that's where masculinity goes to die. In the school system, you know, etiquette. All right, they teach you how to be a programmed servant. You know. So it says, Jeremiah 14 and the 7th verse says, "O Lord, through our iniquities testify against us, and do it for thy name's sake, for our backslidings are many, and we have sinned against thee." That's why we're in the condition that we're in. All right. This devil has the power over you. This devil should never have the fucking power over you. You know, he should be under your feet, man. That's a slap in your face. The fact that this goddamn devil is over you like this. You know, that he could even have the audacity. The scripture say Exodus 11 and 7, against the children of Israel should not a dog move his tongue. So the fact that he could have the audacity to move his tongue against you and call you niggas in this and put you in captivity and string you up on the neck by your neck and all this shit. See, look, if this is not the truth, then there's no hope. This devil got you by all angles. He got you by the nuts. He got you by the contract. He got you by everywhere. He got you everywhere. You cannot escape his hand, man. No way you go. Okay. Another thing that they do is like they talk about leaving America and shit. The Lord told you that you can't escape his hand, man. If you go some other country and shit, you know, it's all the same shit. It's even worse, you know, because they're not developed as a so-called America, but this place is just you working for them, you know, just you working for them to the end of time. But see, being as though this is the chief seat, then hey, you know, there's nowhere else that you're gonna go where you're gonna have such a quality of life, if you will, which you got to sell out to have it. You know, you got to have it. So it said Jeremiah 14 and the 8th verse says, "Oh, the hope of Israel, the Savior, therefore, in the time of trouble, Why shouldest thou be as a stranger in the land and as a wayfaring man that turneth aside to tarry for a night? You know, you a stranger in this fucking place. And they're looking at you like, you the ugly one. You ugly. You know, what the hell is it? You the odd one out. You look at these devils, man. These devils look pathetic, man. And they could tell you what to do and what to say. What the fuck where you could park your car, what woman you could pop, how many of them you could have. You know, what the fuck is this, bro? That's hell, man. That's a curse. But see, the people don't understand their actual values, man, because they haven't been taught the values. You have to rear up a child in the way that it should go. You know, that's what you got to do. And who is the one rearing up the child, man? A damn serpent, a snake, a weirdo, and a boy lover, like the Nambla, like the elder Inap used to say, the Nambla, you know. Okay, so oh damn, why is this doing this, bro? That's a spirit. See, they be messing with your phones too now. They want you to see, like, you can't even have a phone for too long, bro. The phone will start tweaking. You know, the phone will start doing some weird shit. Like, here it is, I was in the app, and like now it won't even open. Like, this is crazy, bro. I gotta restart the phone and everything. Nothing works. Hey, but see, the point of the matter is that that ain't nothing here. Ain't nothing here left, man. If this is not the truth, then we all just buy a rope and drink some bleach or something, or do the Charles Manson suicide ritual. Because what the fuck you gonna do, man? If this is not the truth, you're gonna go to Christianity. You're gonna be a Harvard scholar. All right, nothing that you do even matters, because you will never be over this devil. You will never be look. A man is innately made to want to be the best. If you don't want to be the best, then what the fuck you doing? You know, you just playing you're living a life. This is why Jake constantly needs to be having sex with women and all this, because you're programmed. The Lord put you to always be doing, conquering shit. Taking women, taking lands, building shit with your hands. And when you sit there sedentary, you're just dead, man. You're dead. You're not doing nothing. You just fucking. What is the point of you just sitting there being a slave? You gotta be. See, we was created for greatness, man. We weren't created to be just some fucking workers and just be up under the devil and be up there kissing his ass and putting burgers on the fryer, and talking. That we were sitting up there entertaining. You just an entertainer, man, for this devil, a shoe shiner. At the end of the day, as much as you may obtain here, your essence of what you are is not being fulfilled, man. That's why you sitting there depressed and all this shit. You don't even know why. They be successful too, and that's the they be all fucked up. Suicidal rates amongst these rich jakes is like the highest, amongst all the demographics, man. If you look at the statistics, I haven't looked it up. I don't need to look it up. Man, because you under the curse, So what you need to look up, man? Just look at your family around you, and then you're gonna see a bunch of dysfunctional dudes, a bunch of weirdos. That's all you need to see. And look at the white man's family. The white man's family is intact for the most part, and they're fucking doing good with businesses and shit. What the hell business you got, man? What do you own? Ask yourself what the hell you own, man. What do you own, man? You gotta own. You even own yourself here. You can't even own your own self. That's called being a sovereign, man. You're not a sovereign, bro. I want to be a sovereign, man. I want to be a goddamn worker. I don't want to be up there on someone's schedule and time for the rest of eternity, man. And that's what you're really saying when you don't subscribe to the truth. That's what you're really putting forth to the Lord. The Lord said, I prepare the kingdom for you, man. That's rulership. That's that's what you dream about, man. That's what they show you on them little cartoons and all them shows and shit. That's not like they don't show you up there bumming in the street, eating out of trash cans and shit. That's not what we was meant for, man. And that's what we've been, a beggar in this society, man. It's better to die than to beg. That's what the scriptures say, man. The Maccabees and them, they refused to. They chose the death. They took the deadly way, man. They didn't go out sad, man. All your people going out sad like a motherfucker. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy, man. Okay. Scripture say they chose to die manfully, man. Choosing rather to die manfully. I had to restart this phone. You know, like the mother in Second Maccabees, the 7th chapter. You know. Okay, so Second Maccabees 14 and the 41st verse says, now when the multitude would have taken the tower and violently broken into the other door and bade that fire should be brought to burn it, he being ready to be taken on every side fell on his sword, choosing rather to die manfully than to come into the hands of the wicked, to be abused otherwise than beseemed his noble birth. See, hey, we have a noble birth, man. All right, because we descend from the Most High Himself, man. All right, but missing his stroke through haste, the multitudes also rushing within the doors. He ran boldly up to the wall and cast himself down manfully among the thickets of them. And then quickly giving back and space being made, he fell down into the midst of the void place. Nevertheless, while there was yet breath within him, being inflamed with anger, he rose up, and through his blood gushed out like spouts of water, and his wounds were grievous. Yet he ran through the midst of the throng, and standing upon a steep rock, when as his blood was now quite gone, he plucked out his bowels, and taking them in both hands, he cast them up on his throne, calling upon the Lord of life and spirit to restore him again those he thus died. Yeah, I'm gonna see you again. Hey, that's a spirit. Hey, that's a spirit that your forefathers had that you used to have, man. You know. Hey, look, man, you took your bowels and presented before your enemies, man. I'm gonna see you demons again. I'm gonna see you again. You're gonna have to deal with me again. You see, we gonna hunt these devils. The scripture tell you that, man. It says your heart shall meditate terrors. All right. So we're gonna hunt these fucking devils, man. And that's why they fucking scared. All right. And they should be, man. Because through the Spirit of the Lord, that's what is written, man. That's why they hate these scriptures. All right. The Lord said, be wise serpent, harmless as a dove. We're ultimately just waiting on the Lord. And the Lord's gonna execute. He said He's gonna execute vengeance. The Most High Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, see, in this society, you could worship Satan out in the open, man. So there shouldn't be no issue with you professing what's the truth, the atrocities of this devil and the payback of this devil, and ultimately, you know, the kingdom to come. All right, because this plays nothing but sadness, bro. This plays nothing but crying and tears, bro. Okay, nothing but crying, tears, and ultimately death. This is the ways of death. All right. So Second Maccabees, the 15th chapter. And the first was, but Nicanor, hearing that Judas and his company were in a strong place about Samaria, resolved without any danger to set upon them on the Sabbath day. Nevertheless, the Jews that were compelled to go with him said, oh, destroy not so cruelly and barbarously, but give honor to that day, which he that seeth all things have honored with holiness above all other days. And then this most ungracious wretch demanded, yeah, see, the devil, you devils are ungracious wretches, right? That's why your economy is the way it is. That's why the job markets are the way it is. That's why they're always looking to use you. All right, they're never looking to take care of you like that. They'll cut your pensions. They'll take away your hours without notice. They'll fire you at any time, but they expect you to give them 2 weeks. You got to give these niggas 2 weeks. Why the hell you got to give them 2 weeks? They give you 2 weeks and they kick you in your ass and tell you to leave? Hey, man, look, man, today we get to just go home, man. Just go home. Just go. I don't care. That's not my problem. You grown. All right. You figured your life out. You know? Figure your life out. That's what they'll tell you. That's why I put Leo in the caption with 2 middle fingers. That's this devil, man. You know, give you 2 middle fingers and tell you to, figure it out. Go and sell yourself out there. That's basically, because the only way these hoes take trips and do all this other shit is they're hoeing. They're hoeing. Even the corporate women, they're all hoeing. College is all about hoeing. It's all about the world is all about hoeing, man. That's at the end of the day, that's the oldest profession. And that's how most of them win, in this society. That's why the men don't got no you the one spending the money on them, you know. Yeah. You spending the money on them. Divorces and all kind of other shit, man. You the one fucking spending your hard-earned money on her. When at the end of the day, she should be promoting you and your livelihood, because she should be in the real world. And if you was in the real world, you would be having many children and having land, and having substance and cattle, you know, and you would have your own business. Not what this demon is talking about. This demon, Anton Daniels, and the rest of these dudes talking about building up your ways in this world, building back up this world. So it says Second Maccabees 2:14, and when 2:4, and when they had said this, there is in heaven a living Lord and a mighty, who commanded. Oh no, the third verse. Then this most ungracious wretch demanded if there were a mighty one in heaven that had commanded the Sabbath day to be kept. And when they said, there is in heaven a living Lord, a power, and a mighty one, who commanded the seventh day to be kept. And there said the other one, and I am also mighty upon earth, and I command to take arms into the king's business. Yet he obtained not to have his wicked will done. So Nicanor, in exceeding pride and haughtiness, determined to set up a public monument of his victory over the Jews, over Judas, and them that were with him. But Maccabeus had sure confidence that the Lord would help him. Wherefore he exhorted his people not to fear the coming of the heathen against them, but to remember the help which former times they had received from heaven. Yeah, that's what we're gonna need, man. We're gonna need the help from heaven. See, that's what you devils and all you people are. You're not spiritual, man. You don't understand. See, you've been taught to be like a Edomite, man. Just looking at things, life, death. You just die. You just you just make money. You've been programmed to be a heathen. That's why it says be reborn, refreshed, or in the renewing of your mind, as it says in Ephesians 4:22. So it says 2 Maccabees 7 and verse 15 and verse 7. But Maccabeus had ever sure confidence that the Lord will help him. All right, that's why I said in the beginning, with Romans 14, the fifth verse. It says, wherefore he exhorted his people not to fear the coming of the heathen against them, but to remember the help which in former times they had received from heaven, and now to expect the victory. So you got to expect the victory, man. Now to expect the victory and aid which should come onto them from the Almighty, and so comforting them out of the law and the prophets, and withal putting them in minds of the battle, in the mind of the battle that they won for. He made them more cheerful. And when he had stirred up their minds, he gave them their charge, showing them wherewithal the falsehood of the heathen and the breach of oaths. See, this devil, he gonna breach his oaths that he made, talking about for the people and this and that. He gonna show his horns. He gonna be the damn devil that he is. He gonna show himself, all right, more so than he's already showed himself. He's saying he got you paying for every fucking thing. This should already be outrageous. These goddamn people, you got billionaires, like Tupac said. You got men with 32 million. You got men with 32 million. When he was talking to MTV, now he would have dropped dead if he'd have seen, which he probably out there somewhere, lost in the sauce. They got them. He got, but who knows? Esau, you never know. All right, but at the end of the day, he would be not. He would be losing his mind, bro. Looking at the wealth and gap and disparity, man. The 1% own more than 90% of the resources, man. That's egregious, man. All right. So it says 2 Maccabees 15 and verse 10. And when he had stirred up their minds, he gave them their charge, showing them with wherewithal the falsehood of the heathen and the breach of oaths. Thus he armed every one of them, not so much with defensive shields and spears, with comfortable and good words. And besides that, he told them a dream worthy to be believed, as it had been so indeed, which did not a little rejoice them. And this was his vision, that Onias, who had been a high priest, a virtuous and good man, reverent in conversation and gentle in condition, well spoken also, and exercised from a child in all points of virtue, holding up his hands, prayed for the whole body of the Jews. This done in like manner, there appeared a man with gray hairs, an exceedingly glorious one, who was of a wonderful and excellent majesty. Then Onias answered, saying, This is a lover of the brethren, who prayeth much for the people and for the holy city, to wit, Jeremiah, the prophet of the Most High. Whereupon Jeremiah, holding forth his right hand, gave to Judas a sword of gold, and in giving it spake thus: Take this holy sword, a gift from the Most High, which with thou shalt wound thy adversaries. And this, thus being well comforted by the words of Judas, which was very good, and able to stir them up to valor and to encourage the hearts of the young men, they determined not to pitch camp, but courageously to set upon them, and manfully to try the matter by conflict. But because the city and the sanctuary and the temple were in danger, for the care they took for their wives and the children and their brethren and kinfolk was in the least account with them, but the greatest and principal fear was for the holy temple. Also, they were in the city. Also, they that were in the city took not the least care of being troubled for the conflict abroad. All right. And we're in the midst of conflict abroad at this very moment, World War III at the upon the horizon, the climate is the climate of war, man. In the air, man. These people, they looking desperate as hell. Scriptures say that they should not regard their neighbors. They're looking at each other like TV dinners, like the brother would say. They're looking at each other like TV dinners, man. Waiting to pounce on one another, man. A man shall not spare or shall have no pity upon his neighbor, man, but spoil his goods. And also 2 Maccabees 15 and verse 20. And when all looked as what should be by the trial, the enemies were already come near, and the army was set in array, and the beasts conveniently placed, and horsemen met in the wings. And Maccabees, seeing the coming of the multitude and the diverse preparation of armor, and the fierceness of the beasts, stretched out his hands towards the heavens, and called upon the Lord Yahweh Shem Ashai that work wonders, knowing that the victory cometh not by arms, but even as it seemeth good to him, as he giveth to such as are worthy. All right. Because it says victory coming from heaven. Stand not in the multitude of the host. All right. So we don't need great numbers. It's easy for the Lord to shut up many in the hands of a few. All right. First Maccabees 3:18. And unto whom Judas answered, it is no hard matter for many to be shut up in the hands of a few, and with the Most High power of heaven, it is all one to deliver with a great multitude or a small company. It's all the same. To me, it's all the same. Basically, he's saying it's all the same. Ain't no big deal. Whether it's just two of you. Where 2, 3 gather my name, there I am in the midst thereof. Ain't no big deal if it's only 144,000 and 1/3. It's no big deal. So it says, 2 Maccabees 2:15-21, knowing that victory coming not by arms, but even as it seemeth good to him, he give it to such as are worthy. He give it to such as are worthy. So cause that way he told you to do, inquire who's worthy in Matthew the 10th chapter. Go inquire who's worthy. If that city be not worthy, wipe the dust off that feet. Hey, I'm not gonna go to a little spot I've been going to lately. I'm probably not gonna go over there no more. Them Edomite caught there. You gotta be smart. You have to, get in a fight with some Edomite nigga talking shit. They start finding out where you go and shit. They've been watching, like the brother was saying. On the comment board, they was watching. They came on there. So everybody, they be watching Jake, so you got to sometimes move around, depending on the situation. All right. Scripture tell you, flee into another city, wipe the dust off your feet. You know, it told us a war, good warfare, man. He didn't tell us to be dumb. You know. So now, anyways, oh, it's all good. It's all good. I read it. Matter of fact, I read it, bro. Shit. Leviticus 24. Matter of fact, if it'll let me, because the other apples are kind of bugging. Yeah, it's since I restarted. Leviticus 24. And 16, he that blasphemed the name of the Lord Yahweh by Shem Yahshua, he shall surely be put to death, and all the congregation shall certainly stone him, as well as the stranger. As he that's born in the land, when he blasphemeth the name of the Lord, he shall be put to death. He that killeth any man shall surely be put to death. That's right. So that's it. See, these people are blaspheming the name of him that made them because they don't look. It's all about the Lord. The people have forgotten that the Most High is real. He exists. That he's not just some figment of their imagination. All right. The Lord said he hid himself, but he, for a time. But now the Lord's going to show himself. All right. He's going to let himself be magnified. All right. His hand shall be known, that because the Lord loves his glory, and he's going to show his glory, take down this massive empire that he let up, prop up this empire, America, prop it up to tumble it down just like you would a sandcastle for, because this is really the Lord's game, the long game. The people are looking at, the short term. That's why this devil created an instant gratification society, man. Where everything's just quick. See, the Lord works in his time. Say, 2 Peter. All right. Oh, the one day is 1,000 years with the Lord. The 3rd chapter. Yes, I believe so. Yeah, the 8th verse. But beloved, be not ignorant of this one thing, that one day with the Lord is as 1,000 years, and 1,000 years is as one day. So he let us learn all these harsh lessons, man. Underneath this devil, and this is the last harsh lesson, Jacob's trouble, man. A time like no other. This is the last harsh lesson that we're gonna experience, man. Amongst this life here and this last little stretch of hell, man. Because this shit is gonna intensify, man. All right, Lord said he gonna kindle this thing, man. All right, there should be no work for Egypt. Isaiah the 19th chapter, man. All kind of shit, man. All right, you seeing all these things happening, All right, livelihoods being cut. These Edomites are suffering with these great, so-called positions, in this world. So here it is. Hey, they're gonna come after the lowly, but the Lord said, "My servant shall eat," man. So you ain't got really much to worry about. But these people gonna be in the thick of it. All right, even though we will, go through the fire somewhat, but end up unscathed. All right. Because he said he's the hope of Israel, man. There ain't no hope in this world. All right. That's the bottom line, man. The bottom line, at the end of the day, see, the scripture say, comprehend much in few words. All right. This devil, he goes on, like, this is why they'll have a seminar, TED talk for like 17 hours, and they'll be saying nothing. They're going into economics, micro, this and that, and this, and all these fucking theories. Everything with Esau's a goddamn theory and a lie and a spell. He can't get to the point, So he'll run you around the loop and then lie to you and make it seem like some great deep knowledge. That's his stock market, propped up. That's why it's called what's it called? A bubble. It just pops, The market is just a bubble, and he's about to bring in that micro hip and pop it. Prop it up like he did in 2008, or the housing, the housing crisis, the mortgage-backed loans, low mortgage-backed securities, And that's how they fucking lie to you. Oh, we gotta raise interest rates. We gotta lower interest rates. We gotta do this. We gotta do that. They're playing with people's lives. See, you devils are playing with like a child. Esau's script tell you that he's a woe to thee thou land when thou king is a child. All right, Ecclesiastes 10. See, he just playing this game with the people, man. Especially he knowing he has the Lord's chosen in his hands. So hey, this is like the ultimate game for him, you know. All right, but not knowing that he's gonna destroy himself while playing the game. Woe to the old land, Ecclesiastes 10 and 16. And thy king is a child, and thy prince eat in the morning, because you get sadistic. The devil, he got sadistic in his mind, man. You start fucking around as a kid, then you start cutting up animals and shit, you know. You start doing weird shit. All right. Your mind start drifting off. Esau's his spirit is not upright within him, you know. So his sick, sadistic society of a game has caused, you know, the earth to be in an uproar. He just goes and hunts animals. This show you that he's just a demon. He just go and kill them. No, he don't even eat them. You know, he just go do it for fun, man. Start blowing shit up, blowing holes in the earth. You know, that's why I got to do the next, the other video. I got to do the next one. The earth shall give us yield her increase to us, man. You know, because hey, this earth has not yielded. Look, this earth is pathetic looking, man. Under the rulership of the devil, you know. They got nasty looking cities, man. This is not even done right. The highways, you know what I'm saying? The everything spent in a totally non you know, non-economic form, bro. Everything's spent in a way to like waste, you know, just wasting. That's why they brought the Doge E, whatever they call that shit, to try to get rid of the government departments that just waste their money. These devils just live to waste shit. This is a wasteful society. Waste food outside, you know, these little restaurants just throw away shit. You know, here you go, and you can't even eat it. You know, they got laws in certain cities. You know, that's what I had seen. You know, and but hey, this is just a society of waste because this king is a child, man. So he's playing this damn evil this evil game with our people. You know, lying to you, bait and switch. You know, like the whore. The whore will play bait and switch on you, man. You know, the whore will play bait and switch on you. That's what this proverbial whore, the woman, is doing to you. This America, you know, the spirit of this place, man. All right. And it's playing you out of your blessing. But the elect of our people, you know, understand these things. And they have their hope is not, you know, in these things that perish on this side, man. So it says Joel 3 and 16, for the Lord shall also roar and out of Zion and utter his voice from Jerusalem, and the heavens and the earth shall shake. But the Lord will be the hope of his people and the strength of the children of Israel. So you shall know that I am the Lord your power, dwelling in Zion, my holy mountain, my holy government, my holy people. Deuteronomy 14 and 2 and 7 and 6. Holy people above all people. All right. It says, dwelling in Zion, my holy mountain, then shall Jerusalem be holy, and there shall no strangers pass through her anymore. All right. Ain't nobody gonna say, hey, you know, tell you what to do, you know, run through you, and defile you. It says in Ezekiel 16, the Lord gonna clean us up, man, and make us perfect once again, man, and give us the freedom, man, the sovereignty I said before, man. But with that, I'm gonna leave it there, man. Hey, if this is really not the truth, then hey, well, I don't know what to tell you, man. You know, hey, good luck. This devil gonna come down with this sword, and what's gonna help you, man? There's nothing for you to do against the devil. See, everything he does is by the sword, man. He lives by the sword. He's a bloody man. He don't know nothing else but talking about democracy. This devil don't believe in no democracy. That's a big ass lie. You know, even that dude, even though, you know, brothers talk well of Richard Wolf and all these people. No, that was actually the other guy, Bernie Sanders. I think he was going that was he was talking about the democracy. But all these people, all these dudes believe in that shit. You know, they're all gonna push that because they're all part of the beast. If you say anything against these things, you know, because they got to sell that lie. Just like, you know, that everyone's under the same codes because they're all they all worship the damn devil. They're all, you know, They're all in in them secret societies all together. The sports players, the economists, the elite scientists, all them people. They're all going to them Hollywood parties, and they all get down. They all go to all these people are invited to the Met Gala, in these different places. But that's just like the upper echelon. But hey, you got all these different, secret clubs, and you ain't part of it. Which, hey, that's the rich, the upper elite, man. But hey, we're gonna be partakers of a greater rest, man, of a greater party, so to say, of a greater marriage. You know. Um. So yeah. So Jeremiah 3:23. I'm gonna leave it there. It says, 22. It says, "Return ye, all ye backsliding children. Now hear your backslidings. Behold, we come unto thee, for thou art the Lord our power. Truly in vain is salvation hoped for from the hills, and from the multitude of mountains. Truly in the Lord our power is the salvation of Israel." All right. For shame have devoured the labor of our fathers from our youth, their flocks and their herds and their sons and daughters. We lie down our shame, our confusion covereth us. We have sinned against the Lord our power, and we and our fathers from our youth, even unto this day, have not obeyed the voice of the Lord our power. So yeah, so truly in vain is salvation hoped for from the hills. All right, and from the multitude of mountains, truly in the Lord our power, Yahweh Shai is the salvation of Israel. Yasharallah, he's the prince of the power, not a homeborn slave. Why is he spoiled? You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, if there's no way out of this, man. If you don't understand this, the truth, there's no other alternatives, man. All right, you might as well just do the Charles Manson, man. Get together with and do it, and just go, because nothing matters that the fuck you do, man. You're gonna suffer under this devil, man. Jake is gonna suffer, man. And what's your way out? The people, everybody's gonna suffer, man. This devil, look, man. The Most High is bringing these plagues upon Egypt, and then ultimately he's gonna take her out, man. Gonna put her out her misery. But the people, look, the shit's gonna get like the road, man. All right, the shit's gonna get worse and worse. That's why I show you all these end time movies, man. You know, shit is not a game, man. This is real life shit. All right, but we got to be in the midst thereof. We get tuck tail and take flight like the passport boys, man. But that's not what we was set up to do. Like right now, I could take flight or whatever the case may be. I have an easy way out. I mean, I could go to another country and teach the word or whatever, but I want to be in the belly of the beast. This is what we was brought here for. We were brought here for to run and shit like that. You know. Hey, well, we don't know what the spirit, is gonna do, but at the end of the day, hey, the Lord said He's gonna beam us up from here, man. He said, in the indignation, Isaiah 26 and 20. Come, my people, enter down to thy chambers, while the indignation be overpassed. So, hey, at the end of the day, it's the Lord's will. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it there and say, call him like Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushai, by Hashem, Kakodash, the ones to our apostle elders. Peace salutation to you brothers out there that labor in this truth, household of faith, that depart from the shadow of this world, man. So today, Shalom.